Good.
Okay. Hello, Employed Travelers. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Johnny P. As you know, my channel is all about traveling and living your best life. This video is geared more towards the living your best life part. So, I'll actually be sharing with you guys my Tesla Model 3 delivery experience. But if you happen to work a 9-to-5 job and you do want to travel, definitely check out any of my other videos, including my Tesla road trips, such as how I went to the Grand Canyon for $142 per person, or even my California coastal road trip. Alright y'all, so I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to share with you guys my delivery experience from the date of our order for our Tesla Model 3 until the date that we actually had the vehicle in our hands and drove it on the freeway. So the reason why I wanted to do this video is because when we actually ordered our Tesla, the delivery timeframes were very inconsistent to actually what was promised. We searched online all over the place to see and compare other buyers' delivery timeframes, and I couldn't really find anything. So I figured that it would be helpful if I shared my experience to help you figure out what to kind of expect after submitting your vehicle for your Tesla.
No. Submitting your order for your Tesla.
Submitting your order for your Tesla. So this video is sponsored by Coffee Bean, which is a company I spend all my money at. Okay, let's get to the point. Alright, first and foremost, so we ended up ordering a Model 3 mid-range in black. We actually did not feel like we needed to spend extra money on a color because we actually really like the color in black. It actually looks very sleek. We did get the upgrade of the 19-inch wheels, so we spent an extra $1,500. We also added the autopilot and spent an additional $3,000. And we upgraded to the white interior, which we've had the car for at least 6 months already, and we do feel that the white interior was definitely worth the upgrade. And the total cost for our car was about $46,000. Alright, so here's our timeline. Sunday, March 3rd, 2019. Okay, about a week before we actually went on our test drive, we went to the mall and we randomly scheduled just a test drive to kind of see what the car was about. Our Tesla representative was super knowledgeable. One thing that we really enjoyed and learned was that the Tesla representatives in the store do not work off of commission, so they're really not trying to just sell a product to you. So we test drove the vehicle. We really enjoyed it. We had such a blast. It was my fiance and my best friend who both test drove it, and it was a pretty fun experience. After our test drive, we really didn't know if we wanted to buy the vehicle. I mean, of course we did, but we had to go through some numbers with our budget and see if it's something that would really fit for us. After talking all night and debating on if we should order the vehicle or not, my fiance and I decided to actually submit the order that night from our laptop at home. So one of the cool things about Tesla is most of the time your vehicle is completely custom built the way you want it. You can actually go on their website or order the vehicle from your phone and just put a down payment on it. So it's definitely a really cool way for them to change the way that you buy a vehicle these days, and it's very futuristic. It's much better than actually going to a dealership, dealing with the salesman, and just having to haggle. You know, with Tesla, you actually know what you're paying, you know what color you want, you can specify whatever you like as far as the customization. So it was such a great experience. So after we submitted the order screen told us that we would actually get a call from a Tesla representative from their corporate center within 48 hours. So we were super patient. We waited those 2 days. We kind of couldn't sleep. And at 48 hours, we actually haven't even gotten a call yet. We searched online and we saw that other people also have not gotten their calls within that 48-hour time frame. 264 hours later, aka 11 days later, finally got a phone call from a Tesla representative. We were hoping that the call would be good news, but they actually called to tell us that they did not have any vehicle with our own customizations readily available in the Los Angeles area. We were so devastated at this point because we were expecting to have the vehicle at least within 14 days, but it was already 11 days in. So what the representative did was he gave us a counter offer for a 2018 Model 3 in gray, and he would waive the extra paint cost for the vehicle. We didn't want to take his offer, even though the gray paint costed more. We actually do not like the vehicle in gray. We prefer it in black. And we wanted our vehicle to be the year 2019 instead of 2018 because we were ordering our car in 2019. The representative over the phone was really trying to haggle us into taking the offer because I guess they had like some type of pre-made inventory that they were just trying to get rid of. We actually tried to negotiate with him for him to give us a red one with different upgrades, and we would be happy to take it because other than black, we would want the car in red. He told us that he would give us a call after he looked at the Southern California inventory. So he called us back within a few hours, and he actually told us that he found the exact vehicle with our customizations but in red. So we were actually happy and we took the offer. After we took the offer, we could see that they uploaded the VIN in our vehicle profile. And when they uploaded the VIN, it was actually everything we wanted except for the interior was actually in black. So we actually gave him a call and let him know, hey, we ordered the white seats, not the black seats. And he tried to argue with us to have a red one, that we were okay with having black seats. And we advised him no. That was never the case. It really felt like he was just trying to get rid of the inventory they had. He was not respectful in the way of making sure that he was fulfilling what we actually wanted. So with Tesla's service at this point, we actually did not feel that he was being ethical in helping us, someone that's paying all this money for a new vehicle, have a great experience. So the next day came. Step outside, babe. So it was already the end of the night on March 14th. We still didn't have an update that our car was actually available for us. The next day came Friday, March 15th, 2019, which is 12 days after our order date. We actually got a call from a Tesla representative stating that they didn't have anything in their inventory for our actual vehicle. So we asked them if they had our vehicle choice anywhere where we could actually just drive and pick up the vehicle ourselves. And what was crazy is that we were speaking to the Tesla headquarters and they actually said that they do not have access to view any inventory for all over the US. We found this a bit ridiculous, and they told us that we had to actually visit our local store and they'll be able to see the inventory within our area. I really just feel that's weird. How are you not able to see all the inventory throughout all the country if you're at the corporate center? Why would we have to go to a specific shop? Who's counting the vehicles? How are they counting where the orders are going? So I found that really weird. So what I did was I actually went into our local Tesla store in Pasadena, California. I explained the situation on how the corporate center cannot see the inventory and asked if they can see the inventory for our specific vehicle. They actually went and searched in the local Southern California inventory. They said that they could not find anything that met our specifications. So we were already at almost 2 weeks from the original order date. We didn't have an exact date of when we would be receiving our vehicle. So one thing that kind of hurt us in this case was that we got an appraisal for our current vehicle, our 2015 Honda Accord, from CarMax, expecting that we would have the Tesla in time to trade in the vehicle. So CarMax gives you 7 days from your appraisal date to guarantee your trade-in cost. When we actually went for the appraisal, we were expecting to have the Tesla by that 7th day, and we actually did not. So we were very scared that we would lose the good trade-in value that we already had for our Honda Accord. Wednesday, March 20th, 2019, 17 days after our exact order date. We woke up in the morning and we actually saw that a VIN was uploaded to our order and it was to the specifications that we actually wanted. We were super excited. Now, after looking further into it, it looks like it met all of our specifications except for the vehicle was actually the year 2018 and not 2019. So we were a little upset that the vehicle was 2018 and not 2019, but they assured us that it was brand spanking new and that nobody's driven it and that no matter what year the car is, they can always send updates to the car, so it really didn't make a difference. We were already at almost 3 weeks from our exact order date and we were not patient anymore, so we decided to just settle for the 2018 model. So What we also found out is this model that they were giving us originally had black seats, but they actually took the black seats out and replaced them with white seats to meet all of our specifications. So we were super excited that this vehicle was pretty much our specifications, but we were very impatient on waiting for the actual car to be delivered to us in Los Angeles, California. Now, we read some horror stories about some people having their delivery date a certain date, but the car is actually made and ready, but it's actually not even delivered until after 2 weeks from the actual delivery date. So we did not want to take any risks, and we flew up to Northern California to a Tesla dealership in Rockland, California to actually pick the vehicle up because it's already been 3 weeks and we were so impatient. So we spent $400, bought some plane tickets, and flew right up to Northern California. Saturday, March 23rd, 2019. Finally, the day that we picked up our Tesla. So this is actually 20 days from our exact order date, which is over the 2-week time frame that they guaranteed to us. So the appointment time to actually pick up our car was right at noon. Since we were early birds and we found a certain flight, we actually arrived at 10:30 a.m. to the dealership. When we got into the dealership, we told them we were a little early and they stated that it was okay to just wait a few hours and that the vehicle would be ready by 12. The experience was kind of no better than like waiting at the DMV. So 12 o'clock finally hit, and guess what? Our vehicle was not ready yet. The representative came out and told us that our vehicle was actually being detailed. So around 12:30, they finally let us know that it was finally our time to pick up our vehicle. The representative gave us a cool tour and we were in such awe. The Tesla was spotless, sleek, and everything that we dreamed of. It literally looked brand spanking new. The only downside was it was at a 0% battery charge. So it kind of came to me, why are we spending all this money on a car, waiting hours for the car, and they give it to us with a 0% battery? It was like giving you 0 gas to even leave the dealership. Not only that, we had to actually drive 6 hours back down to LA from Northern California. So we actually had to wait about an hour or two for the car to even charge before we could even drive back down, which we had plans for that night. So all in all, it took us 20 whole days to get our Tesla, although we were promised to have everything within 2 weeks. Although it was only 6 days more than what 2 weeks is, the whole thing of it is that we were never really updated on our whole process. So we feel like the experience for buying it really wasn't that great. The timeline was super messy and it was just very inconsistent. This is a purchase that we were really excited for. I actually feel like I could have bought a Toyota and had better service. And we only got the vehicle after 20 days because we decided to pick up the vehicle and spend an additional $400 to fly out to San Jose rather than wait for the car to be delivered to us. Although the buying experience was not as great as it could have been, we love owning this car. It's everything that we've dreamed of. It's the best purchase that we've made as a couple, literally, because we just spent our money on food. Maybe that's why. But it really is the best financial decision we made as a couple. And there's not one single day that we don't really enjoy driving this beast. It feels like we're driving a mini roller coaster. Just in 1 month of ownership, we've already drove over 3,000 miles, and we feel like we're part of this amazing Tesla family whenever we see other Tesla owners around. And we even got a cool customized license plate that could mean 2 different things. To us, it means yes, la. But to others, they think it means yes, LA. But either way, it's still pretty badass. The reason why we wanted this car is because my fiance is not a basic bitch. We actually love tech. We love innovation. We love new cool things. And this car was pretty affordable for what it offers without us having to be these rich people in the next tax bracket. And the best part of the car is having the autopilot. We literally drive to Vegas, San Diego, all over. So if you've ordered your Tesla, comment below on your order date and what your favorite part of your test drive was. I hope that your order process and your delivery date run smooth and that Tesla has made some updates from then. Or if your experience was similar or even different to mine, comment below so we can help other Tesla owners or potential Tesla owners. So thanks so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, as well as subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting so many more great videos. And most of all, don't forget to live your best life.